Hello, this is Commander Hugh Jardon. Welcome to the next part of my video walkthrough series in how to get a good start in Elite Dangerous Horizons 4.0. Uh, if I'll put a link just up the top there to the introduction that explains what this project's all about, and then you can look at the other videos in my channel if you want to see how we got here. In this one, I'm going to show you how to do the pirate massacre missions. That's how to get the missions and how to and where to kill all the target ships. So let's go. Right, when you've arrived at Hickam Survey here in Ngarlin, the first thing you want to do is go to the Universal Cartographics guy, and you'll have a page of stuff here. Just put sell page, and that'll get you a couple of 100,000, and that does two things. It'll make it gets you friendly enough with the local factions that the main one will offer you slightly better missions, except kickstart that. But also it'll turn the police green when you go to the resource extraction site, which is really handy because it's much easier to see where they are then. So unfortunately, I had a problem with my recording on the way out here. So I've already done one trip, so um, things are going to be slightly different now. I got about 7 million for my first trip, but that's because when I handed in the missions, I chose rep rather than the money. I could have got more money, but what you want to do in the beginning, get as much rep as you can, and that boosts it boosts the missions all the time. It's like an investment. So after a couple of trips, you'll start getting the really high paying missions if you take the rep rather than the money. Otherwise, it just takes a little bit longer. So here's how we do it. We go to the mission board, and you need a piece of paper and a pen. The idea is to get an equal number of pirates to kill from each faction. So these are the factions. There's 5 of them that give the missions. It's not that one. I can't remember which of the other 6 it is. We'll find out in a minute. Um, so the way it works, if you've got a mission for any faction and you kill a pirate, it counts for all of the ones that you got a mission for. So it counts 5 times. So eventually you can get missions paying 40 million for 30 pirates. That's 1.3 million per pirate times 5. So it's over 6 million per pirate plus the bounty money. So with all those things, it's you're going to be making some pretty good money. But you've got to get the rep first, and I think you need a bit of combat rank. The higher your combat rank, the higher the missions as well. So that'll go up in time because each time you kill a pirate, it improves your rank a little bit. You gradually work your way up. So you're getting many things for this. Plus, you get a chance to get a load of materials. Every time you scan a ship, there's a chance of getting data. If you just look here after one session and those previous uh, pirates kills we did in the resource extraction. So look, we got all this data now, loads of it, and that's all going to count. Like what other people do when they want to do their engineering, they're going to go and find that data, so they have to go and scan wakes, and they have to go to special places to scan beacons and stuff. Well, you don't have to. You're getting it all for nothing. So when your engineering comes, so this is why I say do this till you got about two billion, and then it'll make life a lot easier for you when you come to do the engineering. Right. So this is how you get the mission. So you need one switched on at a time. So when you click these things, they switch on and off. So like that. So let's put this guy on if we can. And we want combat rank missions. Well, there aren't any for him. So it's probably this one and this one that don't. I think it's all the ones in between. So you click him on, click combat, and you get a list of combat missions. Now I've already taken a load. So you want a piece of paper. So the first thing you write down is write down Menani Empire party. I'll write down MEP for short. And each time you take a mission, you write down how many pirates you got to kill for them. So don't forget, you're going to have a maximum of 20 missions. And the way it works is you can kill about 30 pirates an hour. So in the beginning. So what you want to do is if you want to pay for 2 hours, you go for 60 pirates. And if you wanted to pay for 1 hour, you take approximately 30 pirates. So you can't get it exact, but You'll see how it is. So the first time I came, these missions were about 2 million each, but already they've stepped up to like 7. Look, there's one there's 13 million to kill 56 pirates. So if I was doing a 2-hour session, that would do that. So 13 million, but you got 5 factions. If I get one of them from each one, that would be 5, 30, 65 million an hour. So, oh, sorry, for 2 hours, 30 million an hour. But they will go up even higher than that. So, oh look, I've even got a rank up mission for the Navy towards my that's Imperial towards my cutter. So I could do that mission, whatever it is, as well. So I'm going to leave it now because all the time you're doing these, you're getting ranked towards your cutter. So it doesn't matter, even though you got the rank up mission, you don't have to do that now. You can do them all at once later. So keep that in mind. Right, so what the ones we want is these kill brothers of Mainani faction pirates, not smugglers. There's another faction that offers them for smugglers. Don't get confused with that. Sometimes they change the words a bit, do something else with the pirates. You know, I can't remember what it is now. You know, say eliminate the pirates or something. So they count as well, as long as it says Mainani faction pirates. Right. So this is now the Empire Party, so I've already got enough missions for those. But the ones you want to take are actually the lowest paying ones first for the least number of pirates because you get more rep for them. So if you find the ones for kill one pirate, take those because when you cash them all in, you're going to get the rep for them, which is going to kickstart this. So already now I'm up to these missions. So then click that one on, that one off. So this is now the jet party. So write down jet on your sheet. I haven't got any jet ones yet. So this one's going to be for 25, and that one's for 40. 40 is too many, so I'm going to go for this one, 6 million. Accept it. So I'll write down the 20 pirates. Oops, gone too far. So this one now, and that's the Patrons of Law. I've already got filled up with that. But see the smuggler ones there, don't choose those. You can see the pirates ones. Mix them. It's very easy to take the wrong one because if you take a mission and then have to abandon it, you lose rep. Your rep goes down, so you don't want to do that if you can avoid it. Some of these are wing missions. See that there? It doesn't make any difference. Generally, you have to kill more pirates for wing missions, but just take whichever ones pay the most for what you're going to do. So if you look at this one, it's killed 36. So 8. See if there's another one that's not a wing mission. They're all wing missions, aren't they? Yeah. So you can't see the difference. But you have to kill twice as many pirates for the same money for a wing mission. But you get a chance to share it with somebody else, and you can make more money like that. So I'll explain like that at another time. So this is 8 VAS. So I write down 8, and I got about 10, no, 6, 12, 13, 16 so far. So I can take a few more of these ones. So they all look like they're fairly a lot of pirates. So that one, 25. That 25. So yes, that's taking me up to 40. That's too many. So I need a lower paying one, a lower one than that. So next one, War Grannies. I've got 20 so far. So I'm finding one for a couple of pirates. Here we go. These ones that hardly pay anything, they'll be for one pirate or two. Here, look, 2. So I've got to add my 2 to my 20. It's 22. And this one pirate. Is it? No, 4 pirates. Accept. Don't worry about the low money because it's the rep that you want at this stage. So just go through until you got either 20 missions or you're full up. So what have I got now? I've got 26 from them. I think this next one's going to be for too many. So it's going to 6. Yeah, that'd be right. 32 together. I'll take that. That's not bad, is it? How much is that? That was nearly 4 million for 6 pirates. So that's that. So I'm full of everybody except for 8 VAS and Jet. Now, next thing, this number here, When that gets a 0 in it, like 20, the mission board will refresh. There's more missions come. Not all of them refresh, about a third of them refresh. So what you do, you close down the mission board, wait for the clock to tick. Where's it gone? It's over here now. And then once it's gone past the 20, I normally wait a few seconds just to make sure. And then when you open up the mission board again, you've got new missions. So the only ones I'm interested in are Jet and 8VAS mission board. So we can go straight to Jet. That's that one. Combat. So I need another 10 pirates. I need a low-paying one. Yeah, look, we've got a couple of low ones. There's one low-paying one here. So that's going to get me 3 pirates. That's some way. So 23 now. Did I see another one? Yeah, another one there for 1 pirate. Set. It's up to 24 with them. All the other ones are going to be too many. I can see by the millions. So the other one was 8VAS. Which one's that? 8VAS. Slick that one on. That one off. They all look like too many. 6 million, 4, 25. No, I'll stick with where I've got. So, what happens now is that when I kill the first pirate, it's going to count for all the factions and so on. My lowest one I've got is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So, for the first 16 pirates, they're going to count 5 times. And then the 17th one's going to count 4 times. Up to, well, they're all about, actually it's 24. So after 24 pirates, they're going to count 3 times. That's why you need to keep them in balance. You see, if you could get ideally 30 from every faction, then every pirate's going to count 5 times. But you can't do that because it's just what missions come. Now, what I do, when I'm not ready to play, like having my tea, doing social media, or watching a film, or anything like that, I have the computer on, and I stack up the missions for however long I want to play. If I want to play for 3 hours, so I'll go for, at this stage I'd be going for 90 pirates. And then, so every 10 minutes I get the mission board and stack up with, in that case, it'd be the ones with the most pirates for the most money, until I've got my 20 missions for 90 pirates from each faction. And then when I'm ready to play, I go off and do them. So you do the stacking of the missions, like offline, as it were. But you can just take the ones that's available and go and kill them, whatever you want to. Don't let me tell you how to play, but if you want the maximum amount of money for the minimum time, that's how to do it. So I've got all the missions I want to do now, so now we have to go and do them. So if you open up the system map, it's going to tell you to go to Main Arnie. Now, I've already been there once, so I've got the information on it. So the first time you go there, is just go there. And then when you get there, open up the system map, and you'll see this. And the place you want to go is this last planet, Planet 5. Don't go where they send you. They might send you anywhere. So make sure you go to that Planet 5. Just ignore everything. And because at that Planet 5 is a low resource extraction site. And at the low resource extraction site, it's very easy to kill pirates. They're all low rank. Some of them don't even fight back. There's 1 or 2 can give you a little bit of a battle in this ship. But provided you keep your wits about you, you'll be fine. So we head for Main Arnie. And now, when you get to Main Arnie and fly to the resource extraction site, there's a chance of interdiction. And if they do try and interdict you, just play the mini game, aim at the target, and you should escape every time in a vulture, because the vulture's so maneuverable in space that they normally can't get you. If they do get you, if they do pull you out, just boost away as soon as you can. Boost a second time, and by that time normally your frame shift drive's cooled down, and then just engage your frame shift drive and get going, and then go to the resource extraction site. Now, um, what happened? Normally, you get a message if they're going to come. You get like mission. There we go. Mission update. So that's a clue that maybe somebody's coming after you. It's not guaranteed. So now, two things can happen. You're going to get a message up in the top left saying, "Oh, there's the one I'm looking for." You know he's after you. Then, another time you don't get a message; they'll just suddenly pull you out. Now, if you get that message and they don't pull you out, they're going to follow you into the resource extraction site. So they'll arrive just after you. So you need to get ready for that. If you're lucky, they won't attack you. The police will get them first. But quite often they do start shooting you, and you do really need to rely on the police to help you because it'll be a higher rank ship. Well, probably a rank at least equivalent to yourself. But as you're low rank at this point, yeah, I forgot we're only novice, so it should be a low rank ship and easy to deal with. But later in the game, if you're elite, it'll be an elite one, so higher rank than all the other ones you'll be dealing with. So what I'm saying is just watch out for it. But by that time, you should be easily able to cope with it. So same process as before. When we get to 7 seconds, just back off. But I've got to find the resource extraction site first. So go to the top. So always at the opposite end. So disregard everything it shows there. So we want that low resource extraction site. And it's in the rings around that planet. So nobody's come yet. So sometimes those updates are offering you bonuses. If you kill them quickly, you get extra. Or they'll name a guy, and if you get him when you're there, you get a bonus as well. Just ignore all that. It's insignificant compared with the main thing of just doing these missions. So very, very occasionally, and I think it's what the devs have put in to confound people doing this AFK, because you can get like a battleship with all turrets and park this in here, load up with missions, and then put some cargo on it. All the pirates come and attack you, and then while they're attacking you, your turrets will kill them all, and you get all the money for nothing while you're asleep or at work or whatever. So to stop that, they do send in higher rank ships occasionally. So just while you're there with the low rank ones, occasionally a Python, a Fer de Lance, an Anaconda will come in, and he might be dangerous or deadly. It's rare to get an elite one. Often they all come at the same time as well. So watch out for those, and always check the ranks of the ships before you open fire. So get your weapons out straight away. We now need some pips to weapons. I normally go 4-1-1 while I'm waiting about. And now the spawn is quite important, that we check it out. We haven't got very good sensors. We can't see much of what's about. But we're looking for mission targets. So there's one resolved on the radar there. So it's a Cobra. It's competent. It's a bit more than what you normally get. It looks like it's flying Srug. So he's a miner. So police are green, so we can see where they are. Right, what treats do you have? Mikkel Sorensen, top left. So I can go straight to my contacts panel. I know he's a pirate because he's after treats. So I can turn around, and as soon as I'm at him, I can shoot him. Just saves a bit of time. He's a mission target. Not all the pirates are mission targets. Sometimes they're just wanted. So keep those. Yeah, he's gone already. He didn't last. So that's the caliber of the ships. Here comes another one. So Neil Coxwell, that's him. I can shoot him now. I know he's going to be a pirate because he's scanned me and asking for, what did he say? What do I have in my cargo hold? That's a pirate. So we got two already. Oh, it's the police shooting somebody. Who are they getting? That's the police. So they're getting that one. We know he's a pirate because the police shooting. So tag him. And then wait for the wanted, because if you kill him too quick before the wanted comes, bear in mind these can go very, very quickly. They're very weak. So we got scan detected there, but no message. That's the police scanning me. It's only when you get that message. So you're getting bounty money as well. So then check. Oh, is it? You got a message? No, it's the police scanning me. So what you do now? Go on your panel. Any that's got the name of a ship, like Sidewinder. It's one you haven't scanned yet. You haven't seen, so there he is, and he's a miner. So you need to scan everything so that you can see them in your contacts panel, which ones you've had and which ones you haven't. That's his second wing mate. So I think this is an okay spawn. I'll explain about spawns in a minute. So keep checking your panel, nothing there. So now we're looking for the flashing ones in the distance, which haven't resolved on the radar. So they're over the other side. So keep checking your thing. So there's Asp out there. Where's he? Here's Widowwinger 3. That is a miner. So scan them to get them off your list. And also you get data from them. So not everyone, but like 1 in 3, 1 in 4, something like that. And keep an eye out for the police shooting, or keep your ears listening. So what's up here? So it's much easier to find them on your panel. Any names, so it's a killback, but killbacks are always miners. So scan it, might get data. They've gone quiet. They come in waves. You get that 3 or 4, and then nothing, and 3 or 4. So go back to where the yellow is. And unfortunately, the white materials come up as yellow as well when they're in the distance. So when you've got like decent sensors, it's better. So our goal might be to get a chieftain. You get more power with that, so you can have all the best stuff. So whatever that was has gone. Anything yet? No. So if it goes too quiet, what you can do is log off and log back on again. It resets it all, and you get new ships. So if you've got the wrong type of spawn, so I'll just explain about spawns in a minute. You can reset it just by logging. So it's Sidewinder down there, see? And it's scanning me, so I know he's a pirate. So as soon as he shoots you, you get the information as if you've scanned him. So with a Sidewinder, you want him to shoot you quickly. It's a vulture now, he'd be a bit tougher. Oh, he's a police. So scan him, so he's off that list. It's weird because sometimes police it just shows security, other times it says anything else. Asp. So you get the hang of it. So what's he up to? He's shooting, so he's obviously a pirate. Mission target, good. So he's competent. So on his own, he might fight back, but the only ones you really need to worry about are the competent anacondas, and they have two behaviours. Sometimes they'll just wander around like that one aimlessly, and you can just shoot them from behind all the time. Other times they keep doing the reverse key. They boost into reverse, so they're always pointing at you. And that's very worrying because you can't get out their fire. But the trick is to boost towards them and then hit your down thruster. And what that'll do, it'll sort of rotate around to the side of them, and then you can shoot them from the side. I think this is just a small ship spawn, so I can't show you just that yet, but I think I might log in a minute anyway, because it's not that much about. It's not the best spawn. Log off, and then log back on again. You only need to do it until if you get the right spawn, it'll stay good. So avoid it. Don't respond to any of these messages. You don't need to look at them. So sorry. The first thing I need to do is retarget the resource extractor site so I know where the center is. This looks poor. There's hardly anybody about at the moment. The more you see right at the beginning, the better it is. Actually, well, trouble is I've got such bad sensors on here. It's not looking too bad. So now we go to our contacts. Sidewinder. It's probably a miner. Yeah. You can see his mining laser already. So those two out there coming in, probably pirates. So we do a meet and greet. Got a rocket. That one's a miner. Use your down thruster to avoid going into the rock. See what I'm doing? Like There's one I want to target behind it. That one there. Just use your down thrusters, and you know you work your way around the rock. So you've got a Viper there. One scan me. I don't know whether it's that Viper. So it's not him. So it's Harmon, Dryson, and Xerxes. So both of those two. So I'll go for the lowest one first because he's going to go the quickest. Oop. So there he is. We know he's a pirate because he scanned me. Oops, haven't got my weapons out yet. Come on. So Xerxes is quite keen on me, so he's going to be the next target. So we know Xerxes because he's saying another empty cargo hold. So where is he? There he is there. So I can shoot him straight away. That'll teach you. But don't shoot him too much. Watch his shields, because if he goes down before the scan's complete, you don't get anything. Something going on above me. So no police at the moment, but lots of ships. It's quite a good sign. So one mission down already. So he's competent, and he's in a wing of 3. This looks a bit tougher. So there's a novice Viper, so we can knock him out before the Diamondback gets me. So it looks like 2 lower ranked Vipers. So here we go. Come on then. Don't know how he's managing to avoid being shot. So they're much slower to respond, these ones. So we got him. There's the other Viper. We can start on him. Right, I need to pause. That's it. Now get him. Because he was going a bit too quick. So that Diamondback didn't even seem to know I'm shot his wingmates. So you see, this is like really easy compared with where we were before. So what's it? He's competent, so he might shoot. But a Vulture's very manoeuvrable. What you don't realise, it's much easier to stay behind them. So use your throttle. Don't leave your throttle in the blue zone all the time like some people do. You need to be active on it, like backwards and forwards. The Vulture stops very quickly as well when you reduce the throttle. So I'm using my down thruster now just to sort of keep behind him. The down thruster's very powerful as well. So I've just got to follow him all the time. Wait for him to finish chaff. That'll charge up the capacitor a bit. So he's not very good at turning. He goes his chaff again. I'm quite close, so I'm going to keep shooting because I'm still landing shots even though he's chaffing. Speed it along a bit. Come on. So I'm using my down thruster now to sort of stay behind. So how many now? $23 of 30. Oh, I've got 7 to do on that one. 3 on that one. Oh, some down the bottom here. 1, 2, 1, 5. So 7 should complete it all. Actually, each time you log, you do get a busier spawn at the beginning. Like you get like initial spawn related ships. So if it goes really quiet and you've only got like a few more to get, it's worth logging just for that. So it takes you what, a minute to log or something, and then all the new ships come. It takes about a minute for that to settle down. But then you know you're going to finish. Something going on. Two. Let's just check. that one mission to complete. So these two pirates are only going to count once. There we go. He's going to be just wanted, I know it. Shoot him. No, it's a mission target. Boom. One more. Oh, we're going to get there. There's a mission target. It's got a wingmate, so we should get one of them. Come on. Yeah, we got Where's his wingmate? Could be the other. No, it could be any of these. Boom. He's gone. But there's a Cobra. So his brother's main army is what we want. But he's not a mission target now because all the missions are complete. So all I get from this one is a bounty. So I'm holding my down thruster to stay behind him. Look at the smoke. Look at the smoke. You can see what I'm doing. So he's figured that out now. He's boosted away, but it's too late. So just take the bounty. Oh, the police got that one. So that's it. We're done. And so boost up into the sky. So oops, put some pips. A 4-2 configuration again. So now we need to navigate back to Mainani. That's Ngalin. So there we go. We can go direct to the station with that one. There it is there. Boom. We got our marker on it. Oops. One more. And there it is. Oop. Weapons away. So what did that take? I think that was less than an hour. I'll find out later. So I'll see you back at the station. So back at the station, I checked the time. It was 44 minutes from the time we left to the time we got back. So let's cash in the mission, see what we got. We had 7 million. But this is my second trip now. So again, we want to go for the rep rather than the money. So we could have had more money, but not interested. Still get, a fair amount of money. God, they make this so clumsy. So we've moved up again, another rank with somebody. That's what that message was. So this time I'm going to take the materials. They're going to be useful for later. So general rule, always take the materials rather than the money as well. Eventually you're going to fill up with all the materials, and then you'll have all the rep as well, so you only take the money. So materials are worth more than money, remember that. 21 million for that trip in 44 minutes. So what's that? It's about nearly 30 million an hour. But it gets better and better all the time. You're ramping up. So when you look at the missions now, let's see what we're getting. Like 10, 12, 13, 16 million. So the wing missions will be for quite a few, for 45. So looks like we can do about 40 an hour. So, 16 million from that one times 5 factions. Now we're up to 80 million for an hour. So if we got 5 of those missions, one from each faction, that would be 80 million. But they're going to go even higher yet, because at the moment, what we're only friendly. When you get to allied, they go up another level. So yeah, you'll see how it works. Let's just have a look at the other ones, see if we can get any bigger ones. Look, 20 million now for this one. For how many is that? For 56. So hour and a bit. 14 for normally the number of pirates sort of goes with the amount of money. So whatever rep you've got with them. So they're all wing missions, but the best paying ones are not wing missions. So there's loads of missions here. So we're only look, we've hardly moved up with them. So that's why these ones are still fairly low paying, in like 4-6 million. This one here, how are we doing with him? Yeah, we're friendly with him. So we're one step from the top. So here we are, 14 million for. Have we got any non-wing ones? See, well, we're allied with these people. So look here, 11 million for this one would be 15 pirates. So we're up to nearly a million a pirate now for this one. So if you get all of them like that, and you got missions for 30 pirates, well say 40 an hour, so that's 40 million from each one times 5. That's 200 million in an hour already. If you could get those missions, and you will once you get going, it's going to ramp up rapidly. So in my when you're fully ranked up and repped up, and you've got an engineered ship, you on your own you can easily get 250 million an hour. That's my marker. That's what I aim for each night. It takes me about 2.5 hours to go out, and I come back with 750 million. Oh, we haven't got the whole story yet. Sorry, I forgot something. Contacts, administrative. We got bounty money. So look, 11 million in bounty money. That was from 2 trips. So we've been going. We had about half an hour with the Sidewinder, uh, say 2.5 hours in the Diamondback. So that's 3 hours. About hour outfitting, for half-hour travelling, 4.5. And now I've done 2 40-minute trips, 4.5, 5, 6 hours I've been in the game so far. And I've got 40 million in the bank and a vulture that's worth 15, so 55. So divided by 6. So roughly 10 million an hour so far. But the money's going to really ramp up now. So once you get up to 100 million an hour, to get your 2 billion, it isn't going to take that long. Okay, so I just returned from my 3rd trip now. I left at 16:44 and I arrived back at 18:02, so it's an hour and 18 minutes. I had 70 million when I left. Now I've got 158 million. So that's 88 million for an hour and a bit. So about 60 million an hour for that trip. But now I've moved all the reputations up another slot. So the next time I should be able to get 100 million an hour for the trip. So we'll see how that goes next time. Completed the 4th trip, and you can now see my money's up to 340 million, which means I got 182 million for the last trip. And it took me, I left at 19:15 and arrived back at 21:35. It's an hour and 20 minutes, so that works out at 140 million an hour. So, and I've just not now all the factions are now allied. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just got the last one on that. So the mission reward is going to go even higher now. So if you look at them, so the ones we're really interested in is not the wing ones, but the non-wing ones. So if you load up more with them, you get more per kill. See, 12 kills for nearly 8 million. So you're getting like 750,000 for each pirate for those ones. While as the wing ones, it's 20 for 9 million. So it's 2 kills per one. Eventually, the ratio swings even more in favour of these ones. So if you want to do more mission board, waiting for the higher paying missions. This one here, 14 million for only 12 pirates. That's more than a million a pirate. for that one. These ones with red. And that red means it's a high threat one, but they're no higher threat than the others. It's the same. You just got to kill pirates. So you can see some of them. So they're all wing missions. So unfortunately, you don't always get a choice. They come and go. Um, you'll get all wing missions, and then you refresh, and all of a sudden there'll be a lot of non-wing missions. So that's it. I'm gonna not much point in showing it anymore. You'll just see it now. It goes. I'll be getting about 200 million a trip, and it takes about an hour and a bit for a trip. So normally I think I would go up to now 80 pirates, 90 pirates a trip, to take 2 hours. So if it took me an hour and 20 minutes to get 65 pirates, so you can see we're getting about 50 pirates an hour, something like that. So that'll help you plan a bit more. So if you got any if you got any comments or any questions, put them in the comments section, and I'll do my best to answer them. And hope you got something out of that, and you can have a go at that. It's just one way to play the game. It's a little bit of fun. After you've done, by the time you get your 2 billion, you're probably ready for a change. So uh, go and do some platinum mining, or sort out the Guardian modules, then do all the engineers. So loads have happened since we've been doing this. Um, we got, how do I find? I think I find it over here. Engineers. So this will be what you do after the Guardian stuff. So we've got these invites here now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they each do different stuff. So you go and get all the stuff. So when you look at our inventory, as well as the money, I did accept some mission rewards, some material rewards. So you can see I got all these ones, and they're all high grade stuff. That's a grade 5. That's a grade 5. They're grade 4s. So you can trade those, and like if you do it, by the time you get your 2 billion, you'll be full up on those things. I didn't do anything to get these. Like I got 36 of those. They're grade 4. That's a grade 4. I got 51 of those. They're tradable. 5 of those. They're grade 5s. So was it three of those? Sorry, grade 5. 2 of them grade 4s. So the grade is by look at the little thing on the right symbol. It's how many petals on the flower. So the more petals, the more desirable it is, because you can trade them down for the other ones, get a lot of them. So all these things have happened. You're moving through the game all the time. On top of that, we're getting the rep for where would we find that? That's in the first one, I think. So we're up to competent now in our combat rank, and I think it's when you get up to the next level that the mission rewards start going up quite a bit more. Oops. So these are the things. Superpowers. Here we go. So I'm now allied. So it's the rank one that counts. So you can see I'm 100% of none rank. So I can do a rank up missions and you get a rank, but I can probably do with the rep I've got so far. I could probably do 4 rank up missions to move up the Empire ranks, and eventually when you get to Admiral, you can buy your cutter, and so that's really good for mining and trading, hauling, stuff like that. So yeah, everything's happening. So that's what to do. So I'll see you in another video.